Hello everyone, my name is Norma and today I'm going to take you around Vegas. Well, I'm going to show you how to get around Vegas. Now, some of you might be saying, I don't need to watch this, I brought a car. But majority of us end up just walking from casino to casino, and before you know it, you're a mile away from your car, and now you got to walk back. So stay with me so I can show you how to get around Vegas without a car. Oh, and majority of these are free. We're basically going to do a full circle. We're going to start here at the Strip, go all the way to downtown, and then come back. And our first ride is here, the Monorail. So for our first transportation method, again, this is the Monorail. We started over at the MGM Grand Station, and we're going to end up at the Sahara. It is a total of 7 stops altogether, so it basically covers the majority of the Strip. Make sure you do check their hours on their website, but they do open every day at 7 a.m. to about 2 or 3 in the morning, except for Mondays, that closes at midnight. You can buy a one-way pass for $5, or you can do a 24-hour pass for $13, or multi-day passes. And if you are a local, it is going to be $1 for a one-way ticket. So if you don't know much about the Monorail, just definitely go onto their website, and they even give out these maps at the stations and at different hotels, either at the concierge, bell desk, and sometimes even front desk. They have all 7 stations on here, that way you don't get lost. And the station attendant did say it comes about every 9 minutes, so it's a perfect way to get around. And also, this is going to stop at the Las Vegas Convention Center, so if you are here for a convention or some sort of conference, definitely take this. It's going to be way cheaper than the parking fees over at the convention center. So you may think that taking the Monorail is always going to be the best way, and that's not necessarily the case. Let's just say that you're staying at the Mirage and you want to go to the Bellagio. According to the map, you're going to have to cross the street, go into the Harris Hotel, get the Monorail, get off at Bally's and Paris, and then cross the street over to the Bellagio. And now you walked twice as much as you did if you would have just passed Caesars and then gone to Bellagio. So our next stop is going to be the Loop. So we just stopped here at the Sahara Station. We're going to cross the street, go over to the Strat, and they have a stop right there for the Loop. So that's where we're going to be going next. Now, although we are taking several transportation methods, here in Vegas, you just can't escape walking. Now, you might have heard me say before, ladies, don't wear your heels. I know you want to look cute, but wear them as minimally as possible. And guys, I've heard you guys complain about your shoes too. So really quick, I just want to give a shout out to our new partner here on this channel, Vessi. Because here in Vegas, although summer is our most popular time, it also happens to be a rainy season, and you never know when it's going to start pouring out of nowhere. So having these Vessi shoes is really a blessing. They're 100% waterproof, mud-proof, puddle-proof, and this is Vegas, so you never know when a drunk stranger is just going to spill their drink all over your shoes. So thankfully, Vessi's got you covered. They're made with a material called Dymatex, which is a dual climate knit, which is made to keep you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And they're super easy to wash. You literally just toss them in the washing machine. They're sustainably made, so that means less material waste, less water waste, and no animal byproducts. And they're super cute and comfy. Hear Vegas locals say, I love the rain, except for me. I hate it. And just walking around in wet shoes is just yucky. So if you want your own pair of Vessis, check out the link down below and enter my code name normageli in order to get $25 off. So really quick, they actually made us just switch buses. So this is a little bit different one. But that's okay. So anywho, for this method of transportation, we are on the Loop right now. So this one, it starts over at the Strat, which is going to be the closest one to the Strip, and it's going to basically take you all over downtown. So it'll stop at the Arts District, over at the Palm Plaza, Fremont East, Fremont Street, Circa, and even it's going to go all the way over here to Las Vegas Premium Outlet Mall to the north side. And best of all, it's free. Now Now, if you do want a map of all the stops, make sure you specifically go on to LasVegasNevada.gov. That's the only place that I found online that has an accurate map of all the loop locations. Hey guys, this loop comes about every 15, maybe 20 minutes depending on traffic, so this is really convenient. Definitely check it out. So we basically took the entire loop for you guys. Now it's time to get on the bus to go back onto the strip. Let's go. So we did have to run here just because the bus was right on the street, but we are now on the Deuce Bus. This goes all the way, basically from like all the way south of Las Vegas Boulevard, all the way down to Fremont Street as well. So we got on the strat and we're gonna go all the way down to the Treasure Island. So this is gonna be $6 for a 2-hour pass. They have an $8 pass, which is for 24 hours, and then they have a $20 pass for 3 days. Because we are residents, we got half off, $3 for a 2-hour pass for a local resident. So if you're a Las Vegas local, you can definitely pay here. So for this one, we did get a map, which is going to give you all the stops, again, from north to south and then on the way back. We got it at the concierge, but you can definitely ask your bus driver too for one. Now, the only thing that does suck is that there's a lot of construction on Las Vegas Boulevard, so you might be in a little bit of a delay, but still, this bus is supposed to pass by about every 15, again, same thing, maybe 20 minutes depending on traffic. There's going to be a few different ways to buy your tickets. You can definitely pay cash to the driver, but make sure you have the exact change. You could download the app, which is Ride RTC, or you can also buy your ticket on the ticket vending machine. So when you do get this map, make sure you look at the ones that say TVM with the little red square over it. TVM for ticket vending machine. So there's a few different ways to buy your ticket. This is actually my very first time on the Deuce Bus here on the Las Vegas Strip, just because majority of locals do have cars, so that's why I haven't taken it, but I am kind of surprised. It is very clean in here, and it's actually way better than the regular buses that take you off to like local areas. Okay, so we just got off at the Treasure Island stop. Now we're going to go ahead and take another free mode of transportation. Now, even though we are really close to the Mirage Hotel, we are just going to take this transportation just to show you this other way to like get around, and that's going to be another tram. While we're on the way walking to Treasure Island, you might be asking, how is it that Norma's walking in the middle of July on the Strip? Aren't you hot? Well, today happened to be one of those monsoon days. It like rained all of yesterday, rained all of today earlier. So it's currently 85 degrees, but it is about 50% humidity. So it is a little bit sticky, but I'd rather have this than 115 degrees. Again, we are here at the tram that connects Treasure Island to the Mirage. It does only go between those two hotels, so on the way there and on the way back. It does come by about every 5 minutes and it opens at about noon, but do check their website because these tram hours change all the time. Again, pretty straightforward tram, just goes from Treasure Island to Mirage and back. Great tram. If you're tired of walking, you just need a little break. Okay, so we just got off at the Mirage. We're gonna walk all the way over to the Bellagio for the next tram. I told you, there's no escaping walking here. So we're almost there to the Bellagio Tram. Well, technically it's called the Aria Express Tram, but it's gonna be in the very back towards the convention center. So just kind of go around the garden that they have up in the front and just keep going all the way back till you see these escalators. for the tram, this has 3 places that it stops. It starts from Bellagio, then it goes to Crystal Shopping Center, and then finally Aria. It comes by about every 5 minutes. It's actually really quick, and it's also free. Okay, so we just got off the Aria Express tram. We are gonna go to one more tram here, but for that, we have to walk a little bit more. So right now that we got off of the Aria Express tram, we are in the middle of the Aria and the Park MGM. Aria is gonna be that way, Park MGM this way. So we're gonna have to go walk this way. I told y'all, it rains out of nowhere right here. It was sunny a second ago, and now it's raining. Oh, and I even specifically bought a clear umbrella just so you guys can keep on enjoying the view as I'm here. Oh, and good thing I got my Vessi shoes on too. Yep, definitely pouring. Okay, now it's really pouring. Like, wow. Oh, cameraman. It's just getting worse. Yeah, but that's okay. Ooh, my shirt's super wet. Watch, this is gonna be over in like 5 minutes. Good job, misters. You're doing your part. And this is why I hate the rain. It causes accidents. Yep, and just like that, it's over. Before I forget about this, we are gonna quickly talk about taxis. So there is a set price from the airport to your hotel, and it is by zones. It's anywhere from like $21, I believe, all the way up to $29, but I'll go ahead and verify for you guys, so that way they're not overcharging you. And as for Ubers, there is a little bit of a shortage of Ubers, so right now, at this very moment, taxis are gonna be the best things to ride. They're a little bit more reliable, but up to you guys. If you're gonna go to the airport or back, whichever, just make sure you double check both the app and then just compare it to the taxi price. Very similar to the Aria tram. This one also has 3 stops. It's going to go to Excalibur, Luxor, and Mandalay Bay, and also free. So I am going to go ahead and mention this. I'm not 100% sure if this happens every single time, but when you get on at Excalibur, it's going to go all the way to Mandalay Bay, and if you want to go to Luxor, you have to stay on the tram, and then it'll come back to Luxor. So just a little tip if you find yourself getting on the tram and it stops all the way in Mandalay Bay, just stay on and it'll go back to Luxor. So we ended up coming back to the Excalibur because, again, I started over at the MGM Grand off the Monorail and my car is over there, so there's no need for me to go to Mandalay Bay. We started off with the monorail, then continued on to the Loop, the Deuce, Mirage Tram, Aria Tram, Excalibur Tram, so there's quite a bit, there's like 6, and majority of these are free, and even if you do have to pay, it's not a lot of money, so you can definitely get around Las Vegas without a car. So even if you choose not to bring a car or not to rent a car, you have a lot of different options. I'm also gonna go ahead and leave the links down below to all the website where you can get good maps, good information, hours, also because the hours do change as well. Thanks so much for watching. Please make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, comment below, tell me if you would even take any of these methods of transportation. But thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Don't wear your heels. Wear them as minimally. It's kind of sweaty. Climate niche. Dual climate net. So you can... Good drunk.
That's, yeah, thank you so much. It's a choreographed movement.
I know. Can you tell Lydia's done this before? What? I'm gonna take casino, and before you know it, you're
Now arriving at Harris the Link Station.
Shut up. Okay. If you don't know much about the Monorail, definitely
Please
check
hold
out
the
their
handrail
website.
firmly at all times. Next stop, more.
Oh, water.
So Las Vegas Premium Outlet Mall.
This is really bouncy, I'm not gonna lie. It was a very good attempt.
Yeah.
Because you're on camera now.
What?
What's up?
I was like, I'll cut it.
It's actually very clean on
If
here.
you like, and you're more than welcome to.
Now we're gonna go ahead and take another free mode of transportation. We even sorry. I'm sweating. It has 3 points of stoppage. Okay guys, so exploring Las Vegas. Alright. Helicopter.
Or my helicopter.
Oh, ambulance.
Hashtag Vegas.